The Young and the Restless recap for Friday, December 29, 2024. Victor offers Cole a job. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Please subscribe to the channel. At the Tack House, Cole made tea for Victoria, who was still sick in bed. He told Claire how proud he was of her for the way she insisted on being there for her new horse. Seeker's arrival, and didn't just hand the duties over to staff. Cole and Claire sat to visit and talked about the holidays. Claire said that Victor warming up to the idea of Cole and Victoria being together was the best present she could have gotten. Cole said he and Victor found common ground in their desires to protect their families. He added that another thing he and Victor had in common was that they would fiercely defend the people they love. "And that's one thing I admire about him," Cole admitted. Cole clarified that despite Victor's shortcomings, his family came first, even after she expressed her dissatisfaction with Victor's treatment of Kyle. Claire acknowledged that he prioritized the Newman family. Cole reassured Claire that he was just as dedicated to Victoria as he was to her. When Nate, Audra, and Amy met with Denise and Leigh, she informed them that she had some news on Damien. She claimed to have noticed a trend. Dangler's properties had managed each of the apartments he had occupied. His employment has also all been connected to Monte Cristo Investments, the same umbrella organization. For Denise, it was not a coincidence. Audra questioned Damien's decision to transfer laterally within the same organization. He might know, Nate thought. Nate brought up the main character, Dangler, from the book The Count of Monte Cristo. When he was growing up, Damien read the story, Amy recalled. It was about a man who became wealthy after being wrongfully imprisoned, according to Nate. Nate added, he breaks free, recasts himself as the protagonist, and sets out to avenge his wrongful incarceration. If Damien was half as smart as Nate, he must have drawn the same conclusion, according to Audra, who argued it couldn't be a coincidence. Amy vaguely remembered Damien's 34 basketball jersey from school. The character in the novel was called Number 34, which is the number on his prison cell, Nate clarified. Damien picked the number because he adored the book, according to Amy. He read all the classics and would quote passages from the stories. She added, she said, there was no way you could listen to them all, but that book stood out because he loved it so much. Nate stated they had to get in touch with Damien to find out what all of this meant. Denise texted Damien's phone number and address. She gave Nate all the details she knew about Damien, including his residence and place of employment. Amy was reassured by Audra that she should trust Nate if he said he had this. Nate revealed that he would approach Damien and pretend to be seeking new employees for Winters, then craft a request to someone with Damien's background in order to get in touch with his half-brother. In order to provide Damien with a reference, Nate included information about how he would locate a former coworker. Amy asked Nate to promise not to bring her up. Adam and Chelsea entered the ranch house and engaged in lighthearted argument over Chelsea's scarf. Victor entered and watched them teasing each other. He informed them that he had just returned from seeing Connor play hockey at the pond. Victor requested a private conversation with Chelsea. Chelsea warned Victor not to assume there was more to what he heard when he stepped in, but that she didn't know what he heard either. She claimed that although there was no romantic relationship between her and Adam, and that they were not getting back together, they were in a better position for Connor's sake. That's unfortunate to hear, Victor thought. Just like he had told Adam, Victor told Chelsea that it was best for both them and Connor to get back together. Victor believed they should rethink their separation, but he blamed Sally Spectre for it. He believed that Chelsea had changed and that they had all experienced a great deal together. Victor admired Chelsea's tenacity during adversity and believed that Adam would gain a lot from their relationship. Victor was adamant that Chelsea return to the Newman household. Did Adam tell Chelsea that he had offered to let him live in the new house? Victor pondered. Victor suggested that the whole family could live there and that Connor would grow up in a wonderful environment, although Chelsea could understand how it would benefit Connor. She felt that her and Adam had too much bad history together. Victor advised her to let the past be the past. Chelsea informed Victor about Adam's continued love for Sally. In any case, she didn't think it would be ideal for her to live there. Adam and Connor entered. Victor remarked that he bet he would like to live on the ranch after Connor expressed his desire to visit it daily. Before Victor could speak another word, Chelsea cut him off and quickly left with Connor. Adam paused to inquire about Victor's conversation with Chelsea. Victor explained to him that he was attempting to persuade her to let Connor live there. Although Connor resided with Chelsea, Adam reminded Victor that he would be moving into the other ranch house as soon as the new year arrived. Victor told him he loved it and gave him a fist pump. Cole and Claire came in, and Adam had to go. Victoria told them that Adam was moving into the ranch house. Claire thanked Victor again for the horse. They were on their way to have lunch with Nikki and Lauren at Society, and Claire invited Victor to join them. He declined but asked for a word with Cole before they left. Cole said he'd meet Claire at Society, so she went on ahead. Alone with Victor, Cole thanked him again for his acceptance and respect for his relationship with Victoria. "You have earned that, Cole," Victor told him. Cole hoped Victor hadn't asked to talk to him alone because he had done something to upset him. Victor handed Cole a drink and said nothing had changed, and he was happy to have him in the family. "Would you like to be part of the business? How would you like to join Newman Enterprises?" Victor asked to Cole's surprise. He said he wanted Cole to run their publishing division. Chelsea, Adam, and Connor enjoyed hot chocolate at Crimson Lights. Chelsea informed Adam that Victor wanted Connor to stay at the ranch longer while he went to grab lunch. "Victor wants to see them reunited as a family," Adam added. Chelsea pointed out that Victor had told her the same thing, but she had told him it wouldn't work. Adam questioned Chelsea's continued denial of the facts. What transpired in Baltimore, he believed, had a deeper significance and might have been love. Chelsea disagreed, claiming it was simply a matter of coping with suffering. She appeared afraid, according to Adam. Chelsea was concerned that the incident might again. She mentioned that he was clinging to her in an attempt to feel better because they had lost Sally and Billy, which caused them to experience pain once more. Adam maintained that this was not the case. Adam remarked, "You think I'm conflicted, but when I look into my heart, I see only one thing." He assured her that if she could see past the suffering and desperation, she would realize that one moment of weakness shouldn't keep them from living happy lives for the rest of their days. "What are you asking me to do?" Chelsea pondered. "My father has offered me a place to live on the ranch, and I have accepted. Chelsea, come live with me. Let's build our son a new house. Would you mind giving it another go?" Adam inquired. When Nikki and Lauren met up for coffee at Society, they expressed their desire to move on from 2024 and begin anew. Lauren inquired as to Nikki's thoughts, despite how difficult the year had been. Nikki claimed that her family appeared to be united. Lauren pondered whether Nikki was concerned that the other shoe would drop because she felt like everything was going too smoothly. Nikki was determined not to lose sight of the bright side. She claimed that Jordan was the reason she reached her lowest point a year ago. She never imagined that she would be in charge of a large conglomerate a year later. Nikki acknowledged that she keeps a gratitude diary and manifests her destiny. One thing for which Nikki expressed gratitude was that Adam was advancing Newman Media to new heights. Victor gave Adam the opportunity to move into the other ranch house, she continued, and she was attempting to get ready for that. That sounded to Lauren like the second shoe dropping. Because she had people to support and encourage her, she reassured Nikki that everything would be all right. "No matter what life throws at us, we're fine," Lauren continued. When Claire showed up, she told Nikki and Lauren how wonderful life was and how much she loved her new horse. She questioned whether they understood what it was like to wish time could be stopped because life was so wonderful. She could sympathize, Nikki told her. Since Cole adored lovely words and was missing Claire's, Nikki pondered where he was. He lingered behind to speak with Victor, according to Claire. Claire hoped Victor wouldn't change his mind about bringing Cole into the family. That might be the shoe, Lauren thought. Nikki pushed away all the bad ideas. Victor raises a glass to a toast to Nikki and Claire, to the Newmans near and far. May this year be the best of all. At the jazz club, Danny puts his hands over Christine's eyes after rushing up behind her. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.